Hello again, this is Carl from Dagtail. I just want to spend a few minutes talking about commercial work, and I'm at a place now which is probably a good example of a schedule we provide to this particular customer. This schedule starts usually around mid-March and it goes all the way to the end of December. And the way I work it is from mid-March we do 2 visits on average every month, so every 2 weeks. But what I don't do is plan it on a particular day. I keep everything fluid. For years, I always tried to get to a place on a particular day at a particular time. And over the years, I've realised that just doesn't work out when you run a business and you've got many customers to look after. Now, the visits that are on an average of every 2 weeks run all the way up to the end of October. So what I do in November is plan a visit where we include pruning jobs, and the reason we do this is because the mowing is finished, so I don't have to worry about having lawnmowers on the back of my truck and less tools, so I can just go around doing many pruning jobs in one go without worrying about space. So in December also, which is today, I plan one visit as well. Now I'm not going to come here and just do a specific job and not clear the leaves up. So every time we come to a job like this, no matter what time of the year, you always have to do some of the most basic jobs. So that would be leaf clearing, so keeping footpaths, driveways, which I call hard surfaces, clear all through the year, spraying weeds, all the things that if you turned up here and you saw it, you would think it looks messy. Basically, every time I turn up here, I never know 100% what I'm going to be doing. I turn up and I have a look round and I think, what are the priorities? So for instance, if it was, I don't know, October still, and I turned up here, I would have the lawnmower with me. So if the grass needs cutting, grass would be number 1 thing to do. Number 2 would be to clear paths from debris and all hard surfaces. Number 3 would be spray weeds. Number 4 would probably be trimming new growth from shrubs where appropriate, and so on. So what I'm saying is I would never come here and not clear the driveway if the driveway needed clearing. But saying that, I wouldn't spend time clearing the driveway if there's just a few leaves on it. You have to weigh every situation up and maximise your output for the customer. So if I came here in June and there's no leaf debris on the drives or paths, I'm just not even going to get the broom out, but I will be cutting the grass and I may be fertilising the lawns, doing lawn treatments, that sort of thing. So one of the benefits of coming here with a big truck like this is that you can carry lots of different tools and be more flexible. Years ago, I used to just have an Isuzu pickup truck, and to do the kind of jobs I'm going to do today, I'd always have to have a trailer with me. At the time, it was brilliant when I first got my trailer, but now I've got this tipper truck. It's, you know, forget about the trailer sort of thing. The trailer's still used though for moving my ride-on mower and stuff like that. So I mean, so I'm at the moment at this time of year, I'm just going through all my regular jobs and getting all the pruning done. So when summer comes, I'm not getting asked to do lots of pruning jobs because we're on top of it. I'll just have a little walk around so I'll show you what the place is like. See, round here already, I've already cleared this driveway today. That was my first task. Grass is a bit long for this time of year, but it's okay. It'll do it good through the winter. We'll start mowing it as soon as we can in March. There's an area I need to clear today. Get the debris off this entrance here. It looks really untidy. So that's definitely a priority today. I've already trimmed this conifer. I think it was October or November we did this. As you can see, there's leaves on this area lawn here, but to me it's not enough to warrant spending time getting them leaves up. If there was a thick blanket, I would definitely get them leaves up. So these regular jobs with me, for example, this job I've been doing for about, I think, at least 13 years now, and there's hardly any communication. If we wasn't doing the job properly, you know, we would hear from them, but they got that used to us coming and doing things the way we do it. We never hear from anybody. So now I've seen that area near the entrance of that block, I'm going to go over there now with a blower and just clear that area. So when I turn up to one of these scheduled jobs, always work off your priorities, do the work in order, and then go on to jobs where you need to be progressive with, and jobs that need doing, but if you didn't do them on this particular visit, the client isn't going to phone you up and ask why you haven't done it. So now I've done all the things I know that need doing. Now I'm going to do the autumn pruning now. At the front of the flats I did on my last visit in November. So this today, mid-December, I'm going to focus on this area here. Okay, I've set my time lapse up ready. I'll use my little fork there, stick that in the ground. Just removing the ivy that's growing up the side of the garages. Michael's arrived now, he's going to give me a hand. Obviously I'm going to give him all the horrible jobs. Actually, I've probably got the worst job. I've got to prune the pyracantha right in the corner. I'm going to be a little bit ruthless on it this year. Another good reason for pruning at this time of year is you haven't got to worry about nesting birds. So this area, we'll probably give it a good knockback every 3 years, and then the couple of years after that we're just trimming new growth. Now this isn't the prettiest garden in the world, I have to say, but what you have to remember with these jobs is that there's only a certain amount of money, and with that money you can only do a certain amount of hours. My main task at the moment is in the corner, reducing the pyracantha, getting too tall and starting to grow over the lawn too much. It's not the easiest stuff to deal with, so you need to make sure you're wearing a good set of gloves. Here's Brian, he lives opposite, he gets the most benefit from this job. He's been living here since we started this job. We always like to help him out where we can, putting up bird feeders and things like that. Liaise with him a little bit. I think he gets a little bit lonely too, so we don't mind having a little bit of a chat with him, ask him how he is. Right then, we're just finishing our job off now. Just show you the finished result. It's getting a bit dark actually. I know it seems a bit ruthless, but this pyracantha will come back. I did this about 3 years ago and it soon comes back. In February I'm going to do a bit more work in here, get more of the ivy out. Quite a bit around here to do. The main task for today was to just reduce the shrubs and get everything all under control again. There's actually a cable that runs under here, and never assume that people are going to tell you about things like this. I know the cable's there because I could see it coming from out the wall. So when I was digging around, I was looking out for it. But key to that is don't throw your spade in. So this is probably our last visit now at this place, unless they call us and ask us to do anything else. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. If you want to see future videos, please subscribe, and if you have time, please give me a like. Bye for now.